The Great Wall of China is one of the most famous landmarks in the world. Stretching across thousands of miles, it's not just a wall but a symbol of China's rich history and incredible engineering. Let's explore the story of the Great Wall, its geography, and its impressive architecture. Chapter 1. The Origins of the Great Wall. Before the Great Wall as we know it today, there were many smaller walls built by different Chinese states. These walls were meant to protect against invaders and mark the boundaries of their territories. The first emperor of China, Qin Shi Huang, decided to connect these walls to create one long continuous wall. This was the beginning of what would become the Great Wall of China. The Great Wall was built to protect China from northern invaders, especially the nomadic tribes like the Mongols. They also controlled the trade and immigration along the Silk Road. Chapter 2. The Geography of the Great Wall. The Great Wall stretches over 13,000 miles and crosses many different landscapes including mountains, deserts, plains, and rivers. This makes it one of the most geographically diverse structures in the world. Most of the walls run through northern China, where it follows the natural contours of the land. This strategic placement made it easier to defend the country from invaders. The wall passes through several Chinese provinces, including Hebei, Shanxi, and Gansu. Each section of the wall has its own unique features, depending on the local geography. Chapter 3. The Construction Process. Building the Great Wall required a massive labor force. Soldiers, peasants, and prisoners were all involved in the construction. It is believed that millions of people worked on the wall over the centuries. The materials used to build the wall vary depending on the region. In mountain areas, builders used stone and bricks, while in deserts, they used tamp earth, which is a mixture of dirt, clay, and straw. The construction techniques also varied. In some areas, workers built the wall using layers of earth, while in others, they used bricks and stones stacked in a specific pattern to make the wall strong and stable. Chapter 4. The Architecture of the Great Wall. The Great Wall is not just a simple barrier. It's a complex structure with many different elements. The wall itself is wide enough to allow soldiers and horses to patrol along the top. Scattered along the wall are watchtowers, which were used to spot incoming invaders. These towers are square or rectangular and provide a high vantage point for lookouts. At key points along the wall, there are large fortresses or garrisons where soldiers were stationed. These fortresses served as a command center and supply depot, making sure the wall was well defended. Chapter 5. The Ming Dynasty's Contribution. Much of the Great Wall that we see today was rebuilt and expanded during the Ming Dynasty. The Ming emperors recognized the importance of the wall for defense and invested heavily in its construction. The Ming builders used bricks and stones to reinforce the wall, making it stronger and more durable. This was a major improvement over the earlier walls made of earth and wood. The Ming Dynasty also added more advanced defensive towers, such as battlements, parapets, and additional watchtowers. These improvements made the wall an even more formidable barrier against invaders. Chapter 6. The wall's route through mountains. The Great Wall follows the natural contours of the mountains, winding along ridges and peaks. This strategic placement made it difficult for invaders to climb over the wall and attack from above. One of the most famous mountain passes along the Great Wall is the Juyang Pass, located near Beijing. This pass was heavily fortified and served as a key defensive point. The Mataniu section of the Great Wall is known for its stunning views of the surrounding mountains. It is a popular spot for visitors to experience the beauty of the wall and the natural landscape. Chapter 7. The Wall's Journey Through Deserts. In some areas, the Great Wall crossed the harsh Gobi Desert. Here, the wall was built using materials like tempered earth and adobe bricks, which were readily available in the desert environment. The Yumen Pass, also known as the Jade Gate, is a famous desert pass along the Great Wall. It was an important point on the Silk Road where traders entered and exited China. Building the wall in the desert was particularly challenging due to the extreme temperatures and lack of water. Workers had to adapt their construction methods to deal with these difficult conditions. Chapter 8. The Wall's Interaction with Rivers. The Great Wall intersects with several major rivers, including the Yellow River. In these areas, the wall had to be carefully constructed to withstand the force of the water. In some places, special water gates were built into the wall to allow rivers to flow through. These gates could be closed in times of war to prevent enemies from using the rivers to breach the wall. Rivers served as natural barriers, making it harder for invaders to approach the wall. The combination of the wall and the rivers created a powerful defense system. Chapter 9. The Watchtowers and Beacon Towers. Watchtowers were strategically placed along the Great Wall, usually at intervals of about 500 meters. These towers were used by soldiers to keep an eye on the surrounding area and spot any approaching enemies. Beacon towers or signal towers were used to send messages along the wall. When invaders were spotted, The soldiers would light fires or send smoke signals from the beacon towers to warn other parts of the wall. The network of watchtowers and beacon towers created an effective communication system. Messages could be relayed quickly along the wall, allowing soldiers to respond to threats in a timely manner. Chapter 10. The Wall's Role in the Silk Road. The Great Wall played an important role in protecting the Silk Road, a major trade route that connected China to Europe and the Middle East. The wall helped to keep traders safe from bandits and invaders. Along the wall there were many trading posts where merchants could rest and exchange goods. These posts became bustling centers of commerce, bringing wealth and cultural exchange to the region. The interaction between traders on the Silk Road and the Great Wall led to cultural exchange. Ideas, goods, and knowledge were shared between China and the rest of the world. Chapter 11. The Wall's Length and Structure. The Great Wall is about 13,000 miles long, making it the longest wall in the world. Its length is equivalent to traveling from New York to Los Angeles and back again. The Great Wall is not just one continuous wall, but is made of many sections built over different periods. Some sections are well preserved, while others have been worn down by time. Chapter 12. The Great Wall's Impact on China's Culture. The Great Wall has become a symbol of China's strength and resilience. It represents the country's ability to protect itself and stand strong against challenges. The Great Wall has inspired countless works of art, poetry, and literature. Artists and writers have captured its majesty and significance in various creative forms. The Great Wall is often a focal point during national celebrations and festivals in China. It's a place where people come to honor their history and culture. Chapter 13. The Great Wall in Modern Times. Today, the Great Wall is one of the most popular tourist attractions in the world. Millions of people visit it each year to walk along its ancient paths and take in the stunning views. Preserving the Great Wall is a major priority. Efforts are made to restore and maintain the wall, ensuring that it remains standing for future generations to enjoy. Chapter 14. The Challenges of Building the Great Wall. Building the Great Wall was not easy. Workers faced harsh conditions, including extreme temperatures, rugged terrain, and limited resources. Despite these challenges, they persevered. Many lives were lost during the construction of the Great Wall. It's estimated that hundreds of thousands of workers died from exhaustion, accidents, or harsh treatment. Well, that's a wrap. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out the Cologne Cathedral video on the left, and as always, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one.